Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. Happy Sunday. We're going to do another box. I'll show it to you in a minute. So I'll tell a story after I show you all the jewelry. So for $4, Aunt Barry says number one. Number one is a blue shell, and then like this plastic faux whatever that blue stone is, I can't think right now, but this is a pretty necklace as well. We're doing naturals, boho. So glass is a natural, lapis lazuli faux. It's plastic. It may be glass, I don't think so though. Number two, two wooden. We have this one with the nice pendant. It may be some kind of material. This one behind it is wooden. Number three, we have that shell, and I believe it's in a natural state. I don't think it's painted. Look how long it is. Number four, I have not come across this in all of these, other than this one. Aren't these peach stones? Super unusual. And this is another stone, seed, peach seeds, and something else. I'm not sure what the other one is. Number five, beautiful shell. It is gorgeous. Make you feel like being at the beach. Number six, this is made in the Philippines, still on here. And then this one's another puka shell type with a faux shark's tooth. Number seven, we've got a little bracelet, a little cloth type rope type thing with beautiful little shells. And then we have another blue with a real starfish. It is a unique starfish, and I don't think it's messed up. Usually they're broken, very delicate, and I'll be sure and put that in a box. I ordered a bunch of jewelry boxes because I ran out of the ones I had. I ordered the little plastic baggies, 2 different sizes for y'all's rings and the little things, and I can't wait for those to get here. Number 8, we've got these 2 that are the same, that are wooden. Number 9, beautiful magenta type pink. It's a little less fluorescent than in the video. It's much prettier in real life, like y'all have been saying. That's kind of good about the iPad. Number 10, glass, red glass. Look how long. We're still going and still going. So you would double that one. Number 11, multiple strands of glass and iridescent. Beautiful. And number 12, it's called Bold Elements, new on the card. NOC, new on the card. It has, that might be hematite right there. And then it's just very nice. For the freebies, we have a leather. It's missing a rhinestone there. I don't know if you can take this piece off. It's vintage. That's A. B. Wowza. C. Another puka, but I'm not sure what the material is. Some kind of seed. D. Pretty cool little thing. And check out that big stone. It's a dyed something, trying to make it look like turquoise, but it's a stone, a big chunky one too. So those are the freebies. Now I gotta talk. I gotta chat. Livia's doing good. She had a wonderful late evening when I was done, and then we had some food. Oh, Bianca is $8, and we took her and spiffed her up. We and there's a reason Billy Bob's out here too. We those little rolly things that you get your fuzz off with? she insisted that she get spruced up. Now, is she perfect? No, because she came from the thrift store dumpster. Yeah, she's another rescue. And this is a beautiful gold. You can't, maybe you can see it now. It's $8. Why is this $8? Well, it's gorgeous, but guess what? It's Joan Rivers. Brand new, new. This stuff looks like it's never been worn. All of the jewelry that most of it. Come on now, Joan Rivers. There we go. Try to get that. It's just the perfect color of gold tone. Perfect color of gold tone. And that way let me see if we can get it. Can't get it. Come on, come on. How about this way? That might be better. Henrietta's knocked over again back there. But I got news about her too. She'll be happy for the next lot. Trying not to get y'all dizzy and sick, but last night I sat there with Olivia and she was sleeping soundly. We went through and straightened up this box. A lot of faux pearl. And then this one is the one I'm going through today. And look in there, we've got some cool earrings. We've got rhinestone thrown in there. We've got some of those, I don't remember, those little dolls made out of material. But where's the rhinestone? I don't remember where it went. It's down in here because I swished it around. So there's different stuff. It's not just boho. There's glass. There's still some rhinestone. I don't know where. Here it is. So we'll be getting to that. And then when I was scanning the room last night, I forgot that I had 3 box tops. This was one of them. The other one's under that. And then there's the other one. I forgot I had those 3 box tops still. They were in a chair. And when I was digging through one of them, I found something I'm going to keep for now. It's gorgeous. A labradorite. I just love it. I just love this stone. So it is simply, and I got some rings together for a viewer. She wanted some certain size, so we barely have any rings left, but I found some I like. I'm enjoying wearing for today. Enjoying those. And we also found this. I haven't even looked it up yet. It was in the Tangles, and I've never heard of them, so that's always fun. Marilyn Schiff, and it's like a geometric gold tone, 2 little triangles. They're real thick. So we're going to look up Marilyn Schiff. And why is Billy Bob here? Well, there was a bunch of little crosses, all in a baggie. We may do some silver later today. Some of those, you know, $10 necklace types. So the cross is not. But can we see it? It's going to be gold filled. So we got a nice, look at the color on it. It's a beautiful, like a 24K color. You know, just like pirate treasure. And let me see what it says. I think it's gold filled anyway. No, it's not gold filled. Y'all, I thought it was gold filled. Somehow this escaped me because it was in this, that, I've learned a lot in the last year and a half. I've learned a lot. 14K. Oh, and then it has the makers. Oh my God. Then it has the Maker's Mark. Okay, this is, I really did not realize. It's so small. Where is it? I didn't realize. I'm just like, let me pull that. That one looks nice. Let me pull that. And I saw some writing and I'm like, oh, it's gold filled when I saw the hallmark after it. I think y'all can see it now. Oh gosh. It's just some kind of a hallmark. Woohoo! Billy Bob scores, because I missed this one. Awesome, Billy Bob. Yay, buddy. Yeah, Olivia, she had like more of, yesterday there was more of, what was the word I came up with? Well-being. Why it took me that long to come up with that. Well-being yesterday, and it seems to carry on today. And last night when we were done with the videos and going back and forth, then I ate, and that's when she wants to come in the living room, and so she laid down, and then after we finished eating, I give her a few little pieces. Then she fell asleep on her back, which means she's feeling good when she's on her back. And just, you could just tell. She slept, went into the REM right away, running in her dream and woofing and, you know, her mouth going and noises, and it was great. And today, she's had her breakfast. She had a little wake up at about a little treat to get her to potty at 4 in the morning. We go every 4 hours because she needs to drink a lot because she's so thirsty. And she had a little treat, and then 8 or whenever I woke up again and she had a little breakfast. She's eating better if I give her a little treat outside and bring her in and put her food on a plate inside. She's doing better like that instead of being outside. Her prescription canned food, we're down to 6 cans, so I told her other mother we got to hopefully order some more. We're getting it. We're not going in the vet's office. They don't want us in there anyway. We're getting it through the Chewy or something, prescription diet, low fat. And we have like some, I've cooked some, I'm in the mood to talk. So a couple days ago we cooked some of that beef for like a beef stew. It's real lean because she cannot have like hamburger meat or anything like that. And I cut up one little piece, cut it up in little pieces, and I mix it in with her canned food. And so she enjoys it like that, and we'll get her canned food down. But she will not eat her dry anymore. Won't eat bread either. She's just too dry in the mouth, like constant, her mouth is dry. So I told y'all I started putting the ice cube in the water, and I do set the water out. I set it out in a couple cups so that it can evaporate the chlorine and all, and she gets that, and she likes it like that. What else? So this morning, it was actually about an hour ago. It was her lunchtime, and so I went ahead and made her something, whatever. Took her out to give her a little snack. The snack was the rest of Minka's little can, where she can lick it up but not get enough to get sick. So she gets her little cans, and she loves that. She licks that clean. And then she took off behind the shed again. Remember from the video? She waddled behind the shed, went over there on that side where she does her big potty or whatever, and then, came on back slowly, and that's good for her to get a little walking in on her legs. And then she came in, and that's when I let her drink, and then she ate. So I think her issue with eating out there is by the time, like it's every 4 hours I'll put her out, I think she's thirsty. And so she needs to drink first and then eat. So I'm finally, figuring that out. But one of the viewers said she's doing this on her own terms. And it's so true, because so many times I've thought, I gotta not let it go too far. But she's doing pretty good the last couple days. And then, I'm sorry, but anyway, I realized she was on the streets for 2.5 years. You don't survive. She's got a will to survive. And just because she's waddling around and, we had her checked, had a checkup. It'll be 2 weeks ago tomorrow, and that's when her vet said she's okay. She's got some discomfort. She's not in pain as long as she's doing the 3: potty, water, food. She's interested in those 3. She's good. So I was just glad she's had well-being in the last couple days. Like she's got, because her anemia is real severe with this tumor. It bleeds, it leaks blood and stuff. It's just, it's just bad. It's a sarcoma. I wrote it down, but I never looked. I just wanted to talk to the vet and do what the vet said. I didn't want to start with the internet. But it's very common for border collies. The #1 cancer for border collies, labs, German shepherds, or for collies, labs and German shepherds. And she's a mix. She's like, we know she's a border collie, but I think she's a pointer mix. We think we know who her mother was, she was a beautiful German pointer, red, spotted, gorgeous, like a show dog or something, but she was on the streets. We called her Anne Margaret when we would see her because of the red. Her red, that it's like a reddish brown, spotted with big spots, and her head was partly that, and she was long legs and a big chest, which Olivia has a big chest like a hunting dog. And Anne Margaret, she was on the streets wild, and she's gone now. We hadn't seen her in several years. She used to live kind of underneath the Chevrolet dealership. They had an alleyway that we would see her. That's the last place I saw her. But I would see her wandering around just kind of the downtown area, sort of where the cats are. And she was just her own. Like, you couldn't feed her, she would go around and sniff, but she would roam to find food, and she must have found it. And I do believe that Olivia was born, like not with humans, just born under a house or something, because she survived for 2.5 years. And then when we found her, she was hanging out under a abandoned house across from the Pizza Hut, where when they cook, you can smell it. And we have an area where there was 2 pizza places, a Whataburger, then there was I think there was a Subway, a chicken place. It's just the main area on the main drag in town. There was a cluster of 3 pizza, Papa John, Pizza Hut, yeah, just 2, and Whataburger. And that's where we saw her hanging out. And I told y'all we were getting a pizza over there, which was unusual, but they had a special for what was called a ginormous, like we needed that. But anyway, and when I picked it up to go, because I like to be home on my recliner, came out, and this was, 11 years ago, going to be, 11 years ago. I felt a stare like a person. It was a piercing stare, and I said, who is staring at me? Real attitude, more than that. And I turned, and it was a dog. It was her. So that's how it started, and I've told y'all that before. But point is it's her own terms, and you know, we'll just keep on going. Now tomorrow, her mom and I, her other mom, we're going to go to Tyler because she's got to see her back doctor regularly for like a shot or something to manage some issues, some pain, and they've set it up where they don't have a waiting room anymore, which is good because we were kind of concerned. So I said, you got to get this done, just don't worry about it, just get it done. And you know, I'm sure they're doing precautions in there. It's a spine and joint hospital. It's not for just anybody. People are in there getting their knees done, their hips done, their backs done, and all. So she's just getting a pain shot, and we're going to be doing that. I'm going to take my mom's car because my truck is still in the shop. So it's at the dealership. It's been there 4 days. We called them. They said they haven't given up on it yet. But you know, if they can't get the air running on it as a new compressor, a new evaporator coil, it's been looked over. And if they can't get it done, I mean, I'm keeping it. It's my dad's, and I'll drive it. But we may have to get another vehicle. The problem is I don't want someone else's problems. I want a new vehicle. I want, you know, like an SUV type, but I got to be able to get up in it. I told my friend, I said, I can't be doing the side stepper thing. I just, you know, I'm too old to be getting up and getting something that for the next 20 years, I've got to pull myself up in there. The reason I say it is this lady I work with, her and her husband have a Hummer. And we went to a workshop last year, and I rode with her to lunch, which was I was like, I said, you may have to push me up in here. Oh, girl, you can get up in there. Come on now. That's how we talk around. Get up in there. Stand on that thing and get yourself up in here. You can do it. Well, I did, but that's when I realized, you know, that the difference between like a Dodge Citadel, which is like my Dodge, getting into that and getting up into a Tahoe, two different things. And so, you know, my friend wants a Tahoe, and I said, well, you can get what you want, but it's not going to do me any good, you know. Not that we have the money for it, but we've gone now I've gone for a long, over 20 years. We've always had this one vehicle. I've had this truck since Daddy passed away in 2006. New engine, new transmission, everything gone over on it. I love, when I don't have it, I miss it. My mom has a Honda, and it's a car, and it's so low. You know, the Dodge Dakota, you can just walk up to it and your butt is right at the height of the seat. You're not crouching down trying to pull yourself up. You just get in like that and get out like that. And, you know, she's 82 and has a hard time getting up out of that low car. And I do too. It's so low. And I like riding a little higher. But anyway, I'm not going to complain. So she's loaning me her car. Now today we don't have a car. Or yesterday we've been just home, and that's okay. But she'll bring it. I got to fill it up, and I got to feed the cats today. All right, well, we'll see y'all back later with probably some more.